time to fire up the 78. Last time I ran this thing, it had a knock, and I want to find out exactly what that knock is, if it knocks at all, because when I parked it after I figured out or discovered it had a knock after I ran it up and down the street, I fired it up and parked it in the driveway here. I moved it a couple of times, and it didn't knock at all. You know, it's still missing, and the reason why it's missing is because the spark plug wires in this thing are just shot. When I had this thing running at night, one of the nights about a month ago, looked like a 4th of July underneath here. All the sparks were going everywhere. The wires were arcing all over the valve covers. So I'm going to replace the wires. I'm going to do a compression test on it and see if this thing will run on 8 cylinders. It should. And also find out once and for all if this thing really is knocking. And that'll basically help me determine what I want to do with it. So hook up the battery and filled up my old gas container there and primed up the carburetor. So this car hasn't been running in, I don't know, it's first week of February, and I think the last time I had it running was right around Christmas, so maybe about a month and a half. It should fire right up though. Yeah, it's still missing. Still missing, but it's not knocking. No knocking, just the distributor clicking. I don't know why the distributor clicks. My friend had the same problem. He said to replace the distributor and it went away. So I don't know if something wears out in these things or what, but there's no knocking like it was before, but you can hear it missing all right. Let's see, it's only running on about 7 cylinders. So I got the car turned around from where it was, and I'm going to go ahead and shut it off and pull the spark plug wires off of it and replace those, do a compression test, and see how it runs. So I went ahead and pulled all the old spark plug wires off of it. Got them all sitting on the ground right there. Put another distributor cap on it, rotor, clean all the terminals underneath there. Did a compression check. Everything's pretty much within spec. So when I did the compression check, I had the plugs out obviously, and I found an all black spark plug. Everything else had a white tip on it. This one's all black. It was on the number 6 cylinder. No, number 4 cylinder. So what I did was the compression on what is it, number 4 is 145. So the compression checked out. Spark plug is black. So I took the spark plug out of a 403 that I have sitting in the garage, stuck it in here. Everything's ready to go. Compression checks out. Filled up the gas can again. Got the battery charger on it, so I'm going to go ahead and fire it up and see what it sounds like. So you guys will be witnessing this as well. Yeah, start right up. Fast idle's on. Sounds good. A little bit cold out. No clicking sound at all. No knocking, no clicking. The distributor's not even making noise anymore. I bet you this old cap was arcing inside. I bet you this old cap was, I don't know, that cap was causing the distributor to click. Sounds like it's running on all 8 though. These are the spark plug wires from the engine that's in the Malibu. Borrowed them temporarily because they're just sitting in the trunk of the car. Sounds a lot better. Sounds okay. Sounds like it's running on all 8. I won't know for sure until this fast idle kicks off of here though. Sounds like it's running on all 8. It won't idle, it's not warmed up yet. Stay running. It's running awfully rough. It's probably because it's still cold. Well, it's running. It sounds like it's on all 8. No knocking, no clicking, no ticking. It makes me feel a hell of a lot better. Well, that's it. Pretty much determined that this engine's good, so this car's going bye-bye. I already talked to my friend today, mentioned if the engine was running good. I mean, either way, we're going to take it over to his house, trailer it over to his house, put it up on the car lift, and just start tearing it apart. Pull the motor, pull the bumpers, pull the wheels, header panel, some miscellaneous chrome trims, steering column, heat, AC box, couple of the wiring harnesses, bucket seats, console, brackets, and I'm going to pull the front springs off of it, the rotors, calipers, and that's pretty much it. Sounds good. Well, that's it. Next time you see this car, it'll be in pieces.